I mean, yes and no. It won't really hit me until after the game, honestly. I mean, I realized it is the last game, and I want to make it special, but I kind of just am focused on it being the next game and doing everything I need to do to be able to win it. So.
With the amount of extra time that you guys have in bowl prep, how much have you spent any extra time with Tommy and Sean, knowing that once your career is over, that they're going to be battling it out for your job?
Not really. I mean, we've been going about it as far as watching film and and doing that kind of stuff, but I haven't spoken with them as far as the future and stuff like that.
Trey, Saquon has not taken long to become an NFL star. I'm sure you're not surprised, but this season over the course, have you guys gathered at any point for some watching parties when he's in prime time? Just get a chance to kick back and watch it, maybe see him on a commercial along the way. I mean, has it been pretty wild?
Yeah, some of those commercials are a little ridiculous.
He's getting paid though.
I mean, the one where like his legs just keep growing and whatever, like, come on, bro. Like that's whatever. It's cool to be able to see him and do that, and we know him outside of football, and everyone sees that. And obviously, I think everyone knows he's kind of a little bit goofy, but it's cool to be able to see that and then mess with him a little bit about it. But we haven't really done anything as far as like watch parties or anything like that. I mean, when they're playing, everyone will put it on downstairs and everyone will watch it. But it's not like we're making a big deal out about it. But we did go to their game against the Eagles a couple weeks ago. It was a group of us. We ended up just going down there and checking it out. So that was really cool, and that was the first time for me being able to actually watch someone in the NFL in person that you actually know. It was pretty cool to be able to do that. And we were in Philly, so I had to check myself and make sure I wasn't cheering for Saquon and end up getting punched or something like that.
And then who went with you? Who made that trip?
It was a group of us, like me, Amani, Koa, Mark, Nick Scott, and then there were a couple other guys, Garrett Taylor, Jawan, Hollywood.
And then be honest, how many guys have Saquon on their fantasy football team right now? In this team, is fantasy football a thing in the locker room?
It's not something that's like talked about.
No?
No, not really. So I honestly couldn't
That's
tell
fine.
you.
I figured it might be.
Last question for Trey.
It's been a tough season for Juwan Johnson. You guys had a lot of success last year. How about your thoughts on him? What do you see for him going on?
Yeah, I think it's been a little bit of a rough year, I think, all around. I think with our passing game, it just hasn't necessarily clicked, whether it be, I'm inaccurate one day, and then when I am, we're just not making the plays, whatever it might be. We just haven't quite gotten into sync. But I think he's had to deal with some injuries too. I think that's something that a lot of people don't really realize he was going through. He had a pretty significant injury that he was dealing with, and he's obviously back and better. But I think for a couple weeks there it was kind of giving him some issues. But I think his mentality's been really good the entire time. He's continued to do all the extra work that he does, and what everyone knows he's known for. He's had a great work ethic, really good mentality throughout the entire thing. And he just kind of keeps pushing, and it's one of those things that Coach Franklin talks about with really the entire team is sometimes you're putting in so much work and it's not an immediate return, and you can't shy away from that. You kind of got to keep pushing through it, and I think that's something that Juwan's done a really good job of doing. I think Deshaun Hamilton was a perfect example of what I was just talking about, someone who just always worked and never necessarily got the immediate return, but then he got the big return at some point, and I think for Juwan that's going to come. Obviously him, myself, everyone else would have loved for this year to be the immediate return. But I think it just wasn't necessarily as big of a return as we expected to get, doing what we all put in the offseason. But, I think he'll bounce back, and, as a team we have complete confidence in him. We know the type of player he is, know what he's capable of. And when he's out there playing confident, playing fast, I don't think there's really anyone that can cover him, given his size, speed, strength, and ability. So obviously it's something that he's just going to continue to work through and have a great mentality about. And when he ends up having that big return, it's going to be impressive.